Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for the Panner's Pan. This is a project where I pick an item and relate it to a project panner. That way I am project panning while shouting out project panners that I love and adore. This project was created by another project panner that I love and adore, Elizabeth. She is at Cookie Pans over on Instagram, and this was her baby. She had this great idea and I'm still doing it. I'm probably going to be doing it forever. Not really. It is getting harder to match products with people. I have a million more project panners out there, but it does get hard to link a specific product to that project panner. I got a few more up my sleeve, but it is getting a little tougher. Anyways, this project is a progressive. So whether I meet my goal on an item or not, I roll in a new product for a new project panner every single month. It is definitely getting a snowball effect going on. I'm not overwhelmed yet, but it is a lot. Currently, I have 16 products in this project and I did not meet any goals for this month. So we're bumping it up to 17 now. Very exciting. I do pick 3 items to focus in on throughout the month and try to give as much love to as I can. And the rest of the products I just want to use at least one time. Obviously, this isn't a traditional project pan. The point of this project is more the shout out of other project panners and to promote them as much as I can from my platform. But I am also kind of trying to pan these items. It's just a lot. But let me talk about the 3 focus items first. Every project panner that I'm mentioning and have previously talked about in these project updates will be linked down below. So please check them out if you're not following them already. Take a look at their channels or their Instagram accounts because I think you will love them as much as I do. First of all, I have my Julie G polish for Makeup with Mariella. And this is in the shade Sugar Plum Fairy. How appropriate for this time of year. My only goal for this product was to use it one time in the month. I've been struggling to use this polish and I just wanted to use it once and I did. I actually just took it off last night and put this polish on, which is one of the new polishes I hauled in my November empties and low buy update. This is from Adored Colors and it's the shade Double-Sided Bottoms. It is every bit as wonderful as I had hoped it would be. It is so beautiful, but also it applied beautifully, and I've had it on for about 24 hours now, and I did dishes without gloves by hand, and there's no chipping yet, nothing. They look perfect. I am super impressed with this polish right now. I probably should have done 3 coats. I only did 2. I posted this manicure on Instagram today, and I mentioned in that post that I'm always on the fence about 2 coats of polish versus 3. And then in hindsight, I'm kind of like, I probably should have gone with 3, but usually I just stick with 2. So maybe next time I use this polish, I will do 3 coats. But I did want to get one use in with this polish that's in this project, and I did. And this time when I used this polish, I did a clear coat on top of it, a top coat. And it definitely helped it to be much more comfortable. One of my problems with this polish is that it's a textured polish and I do not like the way it feels. It's kind of like nails on a chalkboard. And with the clear coat, it was still a little bumpy, but it wasn't as bad. So I'm glad I tried that. It was a beast to get off. It took forever. It took like 3 cotton rounds to get this polish off of my nails, but it really looked beautiful and it lasted nicely. I do like this polish. Where's my fill line? I am having a really hard time seeing where the fill line is on this polish right now. I want to say it's like right around here. We're getting close to like the halfway point. So that's cool if I'm right. I don't know if I am or not, but if I'm right, we're getting close to the halfway point. I'm really excited. My goal is to finish this bottle completely. It's going to take a while, but I'm really happy to be back to painting my nails for now at least. My second focus item for the month is this Wet n Wild trio in Sweet as Candy. This is in this project from Nicole. She is Tinkerbell Rocks over on Instagram, and she's been panning the heck out of her Wet n Wild shadows for the last year or so. And I'm trying to hit pan on this top shade right here. This basically has looked brand new ever since I rolled it into this project a few months ago. And since I made it a focus product, I made a lot of progress. I did not hit pan, which is my goal, but I do think I'm close to hitting pan. Last time you could clearly see the words written out like brand new. Like there was no trouble seeing the words or the letters printed on there. It says brow bone. But now right in the middle, it's getting hard to see it. And in the past month, I don't know if one of my kids accidentally knocked this off the bathroom counter or what, but I did have a piece of the pink chip off and it was in here. It wasn't like lost, but I was mixing the two together for like my face highlight, my brow bone highlight, and I was able to use up that entire piece that broke off. So that's good. So I think I will probably have pan by next month on this. I'm really close, but no pan yet. But I do feel like I did give this product a lot of love and attention throughout the month. And my third focus item is this eyeliner. This is the Jante Blue eyeliner in the shade Electric Blue, and this is in this project for Alexi. And I did use this probably 4 or 5 times, which is quite a bit for me. The occasions to bust out an electric blue eyeliner are few and far between, but I did use this several times, and the times that I did use it, I often used it as like an eye base, which it didn't work out that well as an eye base. I did kind of apply it all over to my eyelid before applying other shadows on top. For some reason, this causes creasing. I would expect an eyeliner to not crease like that, but this definitely was causing my eyeshadows to crease. It didn't hold up throughout the day, but it worked fine. Despite that, I don't have a new mark on my paper to make, which is unfortunate because that would have been a little bit more proof that I really did work on this. The line is at the same place it was last month, so no new mark, but I did use this multiple times in the month, and I'm getting close to needing another sharpen. All right, let's take it from the top. I do believe I used almost everything one time during the month. There's one thing that I know I didn't use, but I think I used everything else at least once during the month. First, let's talk about my Naked palette from Urban Decay. This is in here for Amber F. She panned this entire palette many moons ago, and it was a joy to watch. And so in her honor, I'm trying to pan this. I definitely used Sin once or twice, but that's about it. So no real progress there. For my friend Kooky Pans, I have my BFF liner from ColourPop. This is a lip liner. And again, like the eyeliner, I use this multiple times throughout the month, but I'm not able to make a new mark. I think I will be by next month. I also think I need to sharpen it because it's pretty much up against the plastic. I'll use it one more time and then I'll sharpen it. But yeah, I did get some use out of this. For sure. I swear I used it. Next is my ColourPop lip gloss in Curvy. I am starting to see some little windows poking through in here. They're very tiny windows, very, very tiny. But I didn't spend a lot of time focusing on this lip gloss throughout the month. I did use it a couple times, but I've been focusing on 2 lip glosses in particular for the most part this month, and this isn't one of them. This is in this project for Chic Geek. I just love her. She just has a wonderful channel, and I like watching her very much. And this is for her because she really can pan these nude lip glosses better than anybody I know. She's gone through this and Moonchild and some other nude lip glosses from ColourPop as far as I know. Okay, up next is my eyeshadow single from Looksy Beauty for Alex. She is Alejandra Lisette. And my goal is to hit pan on this shadow right here. I used it once or twice, no major progress, but I did get some use out of it. And next we have my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. This is in for 2 project panners. The first one being Rachel Stephanie. I really miss her videos popping up in my feed. I hope she is doing well. And the second is Kyra from Journey in Beauty. Both of them had this as their Pan That palette at one time, and I enjoyed watching both of their Pan That palette updates. I'm just trying to hit pan on one shade in this palette. I've been focusing mostly on buns, but a lot of times I reach for these other shades as well. I did use it a few times. That's gonna be the story of the day. I did use it a few times, but no real progress. We're gonna keep going with this. And next is my other twofer. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Fool's Gold. This is in here for Rebecca Morgan and Jocelyn Claire, both of whom I think of as project panners that are attempting to project pan the non-cruelty-free products out of their collection so that what they have left is cruelty-free. So I picked this Maybelline eyeshadow, and again, I used it a few times. No real progress to speak of. No windows poking through on here just yet, but I do think this makes a decent eye base. I think when I originally bought it, I thought it would be a topper, like a Stila Glitter and Glow, or a Stila, what's the non-glitter one? Shimmer and Glow? Whatever. Like an eyeshadow topper, but this is not an eyeshadow topper for me. I find it to be a better base. So once I figured that out, I developed a new appreciation for this product, but I bought it thinking it would be something I put on top, not on the bottom. Okay, next is my Just Peachy Mattes palette. I'm so glad I put this palette in this project. Every time I reach for it, I'm so glad I did, and I'm always enjoying it. This is in this project for Elizabeth with an S. She's the one that we did the Shopping Our Stash collab with for a long time, and our first color for that project was Living Coral, which was the Pantone color of the year that year. And so I'm trying to hit pan on this coral shade right here. It looks untouched. There's a little bit of dust on top, but other than that, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a long while. You're gonna be real sick of seeing this palette because the year will be like 2025 before I hit pan on this thing, but I'm so glad I'm using this every time I get a chance to use it. Okay, for Natasha from Too Much Tosh, I have this Sweet Peach Lip Oil in Pure Peach. Love this, love this, love this, love this. Love her, love this. It's a great product. I used it a few times. No real progress to speak of. I even sometimes pull the wand all the way out to see if I could see progress, and no, I can't. I'm not there yet. Okay, next is another nail polish. This is in here for Sophie Alexandra, and this is my Julep Mini in the shade Sora. Yeah. I did do a pedicure with this a couple weeks ago, or about a week ago, and I definitely have some more progress to show. I think you can see where the fill line is now. It's gone down quite a bit. And I just love this polish. It is an outstanding polish. I like it so much. It is really hard to say how many more uses before I can finish this. Obviously, if I focused on this exclusively, it would be gone in no time, but I'm enjoying it, and I have a lot of polishes I'd like to put on in the meantime, but I'm glad I got one manicure in with this over the past month. The next product is for another dynamic duo. That is Steph Lyons and Dalyn from Outward Processing. I decided to put in this MAC concealer in honor of their project Partners in Cream. My goal on this is to work my way to hitting side pan. I did hit pan several months ago on this, and I just kind of wanted to work my way towards one edge or towards one side and hit side pan. Proving to be a difficult task, but I am getting some use on this. It's really hard to see, but I think you can see that my finger goes right there when I use it, and that's where I'm trying to hit side pan. I mostly use this around my nose area. That's where I tend to get the most redness. This is too dark for my under eyes at this point, so I can't use it for that anymore. I was using this for several months mixed in with my lighter under eye concealer and mixing the two together, but now I can't do that. So I'm just putting it around my nose whenever my nose looks a little red. Does it look a little red right now? No, it's not too bad. Okay, next is my Lancome Juicy Tubes in the shade Desert. This is in here for Linda from Linda Loves Life. I am so glad I put this product into. I've been getting a ton of use. This is one of those lip glosses that if you put on at 8 o'clock in the morning, it will still be on your lips after you have lunch at like 2 p.m. I don't know how this does it, but it just, like, whatever is in this product, it just like clings to your lips and it doesn't go anywhere. It is amazing. It is really not good for project panning because obviously to be a good project panner, you need to reapply like crazy, and you don't need to with this. Like, it's a one and done product, but it is so great for just making my lips feel protected and comfortable in this dry weather that we're having lately. I definitely have seen a lot of progress with this. It's down to here now. I don't feel like I used it quite as much this past month as I did in the previous month, but for a long time this product had like separated. So there was a bunch of clear gloss like sitting next to the rest of the lip gloss. And I feel like I've used up a lot of that clear gloss, or maybe it mixed back in with the rest of the gloss, and now I'm not getting just clear gloss anymore. Have any of you guys ever had that with these tubes, where you get like the clear gloss separated from the regular gloss? Anyways, I definitely also feel like this was a lot more full when I started, so I'm just enjoying this very much, and I try to reach for it as much as I can. But I also know that there's a lot of lip products I need to be working on, so sometimes I have to make myself stop using this so that I could work on other lip products, because this is just such an easy one to reach for. It's got a nice color, it's got nice shine, and it's super comfortable. I really like it. The next item is one more nail polish. This is for Abby. Her channel is Make Life Your Runway, and I just set the goal to use this 3 times. Very achievable, super easy goal. I don't want to have so many nail polishes and projects that I can't make any progress on any of them, and I'm kind of getting to that point. But this is a nail teeny polish in the shade Champagne. I can't say that. In the shade Champagne. And this was in my fall Shop My Stash, and Abby loves to do Shop My Stash videos every week, or her weekly makeup basket. And so I went to my Shop My Stash products and pulled this out because she's definitely one of many project panners that inspired me to do my Shop My Stash videos. So I just want to use this 3 times, and I'm only at 1 time. Once I take this polish off, I'll probably go to this one and do another manicure with this to get one more use in by next month. And the final product rolling over for another month is the one that just rolled in last month. That is my Modern Renaissance palette from ABH. This palette is in this project for Jessica Payne. I am so glad I put this in this project. I know it was kind of a nutty move to roll in a whole eyeshadow palette, but I have no regrets. I am wearing it today on my eyes, and this is the 2nd time this month that I've used this palette. That means my total usage for this palette is now 11 uses, which brings my cost per use down to $3.82. I'm trying to get 34 uses in on this palette before I can roll it out of this project, so I got a long way to go, but I really am enjoying it, and I'm glad I'm using it. The look I did yesterday, I was hoping to film this video yesterday, and it just didn't happen, but yesterday I had Love Letter on basically all over my outer eyelid and throughout my crease, and then I had Vermeer on my eyelid, and then today I have basically a similar look, but I have Realgar throughout my crease and outer corner, and I have Primavera on my eyelid. So I think it's just such a winning combination. It's just such an easy, no-brainer look. Like, I feel like maybe I should be doing something more complicated or use more of these colors in my eye look, but I don't really need to, and it just has such a nice effect. Oh, I love this palette. It's a great palette. I think I used a little bit of burnt orange today too, because I had some trouble blending Realgar out as it got like up higher in my crease. But yeah, so this now has 2 more uses, 32 more to go before it rolls out of this project, and before my cost per use is down to under $1 per use. All right, it is time to roll in a new product as well as a new project panner. I've been giving it some thought, and I decided the project panner I want to talk about for this month is Rania. Rania has a lovely makeup channel. She does a lot of project panning. She does a lot of Fantastic Ladies projects, and she does a lot of Shop My Stashes as well. So if you like that sort of thing, you will like her. I will have her channel linked down below. There are so many nice things I could say about Rania. She has the most beautiful eyes, and her eye makeup always looks amazing. She can pull off a smoky eye every day of the year, and it looks amazing on her. Her manicures are always so beautiful. She is just gorgeous. But she also has a really, really big heart. And about a year ago, I was pining over a product, and I mentioned it in a video, that I really felt like I had missed out on a Wet n Wild limited edition product. And she reached out to me and she's like, I got it, I'm not really using it, would you like it? I will send it to you. And I could not say no, because it was just so sweet of her, and I really did want this product very much. But I haven't used it a ton since she gave it to me, and I think it's time to change that. So I decided that in honor of Rania, I would bring in the product, well, one of the products she gave me. She actually gave me 2 blushes, but this is the product I'm bringing in for Rania. This is the Wet n Wild Don't Flutter Yourself blush, highlighter, blush topper. What was the collection for this? The Birds of Paradise? Wings of Paradise? Flight of Paradise? You know what I'm talking about. That one, that collection that everybody lost their minds over, and it was a beautiful collection. But the reason I wanted this blush was because Kat from Kitchnich talked about how this is just such an amazing blush topper, and I was like, ooh, I want a blush topper. So of course, by the time I started wanting this, it was already gone and the collection had long sold out, so I couldn't get this anymore, which made me want it even more. So thank you so much to Rania for sending me this blush. I have not forgotten your generosity, and I just think it was unbelievably kind. The hummingbird is still clearly seen. I have used this enough to make this product look used, but the hummingbird is clearly visible on here. And I think the goal that I would like to set for this product is to use it until the hummingbird is no longer clearly visible. So I want to use this enough to make the hummingbird go away, which will make me a little bit sad, but I'll be happy I use this, and I know Rania will be happy that I use this. So I want to roll this in. Now this is very similar to that one eyeshadow that's in my Pan That palette that I've been using as like a blush topper. So I don't know how much use I'm going to be getting out of this for the next month, but once Pan That palette is over for this year, I can use this a lot more consistently. So I'm not going to be tracking my usage with this product, but I know my usage will go up after December is over and after my Pan That palette 2021 is over. But yes, this is what I'm rolling in for Rania. Her channel, of course, will be linked down below. All right, it is time to pick out my 3 focus products for the month of December. Hang on a minute, I gotta give this some thought. Okay, I've given it some thought and I've chosen my 3 focus products for the month of December. First of all, I'm gonna pull in this nail teeny polish. I would like to get 1, if not 2 uses out of this. That way I could roll it out at next month's update. That would be great. So I wanna focus in on this and maybe get to 3 uses with this polish by next month. Next, I'm gonna roll over my Wet n Wild trio. I really do feel like I'm very close to hitting pan on this, and that if I just focus on it for 1 more month, it'll be rolling out of the project as well. So this is my second focus item. And my third focus item is a product that I feel like I am constantly forgetting about, and I need to keep in the forefront of my mind so that I will use it more, and that is the single from Looksy Beauty in Halo. I'm just not reaching for this that often. I also need to get back to doing my purple looks for my 50 Shades of Purple project. So I'm hoping that I will be reaching for all these shades in general much more over the next month, and hopefully I will get some use out of this as well. So that is my third focus product for the month. All right, you guys, that is going to be it for this update. Don't forget to check out everybody linked down below. I know you'll love them. The whole bunch is great. So that is going to be it for this update. Thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Next, I brought in 1 more nail polish from, the next product is 1 more nail polish for Abby from Make Life Your One. The next item is 1 more nail polish. This is for Abby from Make Life Your One. The next item is 1 more nail polish. This is for Abby. Her channel